Hey friends, welcome to 4-Minute Answers. Notion continues to add features and tools that make it even more powerful. And one of the things they've recently added in an update was synced blocks. Now let's talk about how these work and why this is a superpower for the way you use Notion. The basic idea is this: you have some set of information, maybe it's text or a database or an image or a combination of all of it, and you want it to appear in more than one location, and you want it to always be the same across all these locations. So to do this, and this is a synced block, to do this, hit \SYN or / and then scroll down to sync block near the bottom. You'll notice that creates a red box here on your page, and inside that box you can put anything you want. You could put text, images, videos, databases, anything in this block. And you can drag any existing content into that red outlined area and it becomes part of that synced block. And now you can copy that block and place it somewhere else, anywhere else, in any place in your Notion. Boom! And now it's in 2 or more places. And if you edit it in one place, it automatically updates it in the others. If you sync a database using a sync block, you'll get the same view in all places. The same filter, same sort, same columns, exactly the same. Unlike a linked database where you can filter or sort each of the views independently, a synced block is the same view across all places in your Notion. You can also see where you've synced a block. As you hover over the block, click up here on the right, and it will show you all the places where this block has been synced. Now you can unsync or delete a block at any time. And if you want to unsync or delete all the similar blocks, hover over the box to find the original, which you can see here, and then you can choose that original and then go back to the block and unsync all instances. Or if you just want to get rid of it all, you can delete it. But if you just want to unsync or delete one instance, go to that one location and it allows you to unsync just that one, or you could simply delete just that one if that's what you want to do. So let's talk about why this is useful. Sometimes it's great to have a menu at the top of a set of pages or a footer at the bottom of pages that gives you links to different areas in your Notion. Let's say you have 5 projects going on, and in your project area you want to have a header at the top that gives you links to each of the project's individual details, since you often move from one project to another. You can just add a sync block, create the header, add all the links, and now you can put that header anywhere that you have a page. If you are using Notion to write a book or an article, or to organize information for a book or an article, this becomes a really useful navigation scheme. Let's say you want to have your task list for today visible in many places. This is a great way to sync it up and have it placed where you want it. And when you tick an item off, it's completed everywhere in your Notion. And when you add a task, it's added everywhere. Another example is if you have a mission or vision statement or a statement of your values or principles that you want to have visible. Whether it's at the top of pages and a toggle or a link or a footer, you can add this to pages that exist currently and also add it to a template, and it appears everywhere going forward. And if you decide to reword or change something, you just change it in one place and it flows throughout your Notion. Look, if you use templates, you can make some or all of the content in the template a synced block. And therefore, if you ever need to update the template, all of your updates flow to every page that template is being used. Look, I'm sure that we're just scratching the surface of synced blocks, so we'd like to hear from you on how you are using them or want to use them. This feature now makes Notion even more powerful for organizing your work and life. Hey, if you like this video, why don't you click a thumbs up, subscribe, or add a comment below, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.